Hello everyone, I hope you are having a great day today. MersLess Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one, LR Third Eye Gomah just released a few minutes ago, so we're going to talk about if you should summon or skip this banner. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, you have been here for a while, subscribe and help me get to 600 subscribers. And if you would like to further support me in the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member. Now with all that said, let us go ahead and get started. So first things first here, what you need to know about this Gomah, that he is a very, very good unit. Yeah, he really is. So as you can see, he does have pity here. So in order for his pity, I think you need to go needs to spend at least 2,000 stones to get his pity. I think that's what it is. I'm not too sure. That number is probably more or less. But as you can see here, yeah, this is a pretty... There's a lot of characters on this banner. So you have the Gomah here. You have the Tien here. PyCon. Whose banner unit is this? I think this was the Golden Week Kaioken Goku banner unit. Or, yeah. Then this Piccolo's on here. And this is the banner unit from last year's Worldwide Download campaign. And then, yeah, so as you can see, this banner is really, there's nothing in this banner really. You're either going to pull a Gomah or you're coming out of here with nothing. So yeah, there's that. This is a 50 multi banner here. You know, it's you have to use full 50. There are no discounts here. You are getting summon points available. So if you're someone that cares about summon points, you are going to be getting some here. But I mean, it's not really anything to talk about. So, yeah, I guess we can just go over some of the featured characters a little bit more in detail and probably talk about Gomah a little bit more. Alright, so here we are here. You can just pretty much see this is pretty much all of the units that are on Gomah's banner. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 SSRs on this banner. So there's 10 SSRs on this banner. You have a harder time of pulling this Gomah, whereas if there were like regular 7 SSRs instead of 10. And like I said earlier, all of these characters are not good. I'd say the second best unit on here is the Tien. He is still pretty decent, but everybody else on here is pretty much, I don't want to say they're bad, they're just not usable really. Yeah, this Gomah here, he is very, very strong here. He does have an intro animation. You need Demonic Power, Terrifying Conquerors. Not that difficult to get if you want to run him on Demonic Power team. It's going to be easy to get that. So yeah, you just pretty much see here, before he gets hit 3 times, he is going to have 99% damage reduction, which is great. As you can see, he does get the 66% here, and then the he gets this right here. Yeah, he gets crit chance, dodge, and damage reduction rate 33%. That's just his basic effects. Then after receiving or invading an attack, he gets 5 ki and 200% attack and a great chance of launching additional super within the turn there. And then at the start of each turn, he just basically is going to be stacking 150% defense, and he'll have a high chance, which is 50%, of getting 1 extra ki and 100% attack. And then when the character is the second attacker in a turn, he just gets 333% defense, which is honestly very, very insane. He does have an active skill here, which can be activated starting from the next attacking turn after the character receives or dodges an enemy attack. So yeah, we can go over his active skill here in a little bit. So his super attacks effects here, his 18 ki, he greatly raises his attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and greatly lowers attack and defense. His 12 ki causes colossal damage to enemy and raises allies' defense by 20% for 2 turns. So as you can see, he's not really giving himself any defense on any of his super attack effects here. Only on his 12 ki is where he's going to be giving some defensive support for 2 turns for all allies. And yeah, that's pretty much it. To go over his giant form very quickly here. Yeah, here he gets 333% attack, chance of performing a critical hit 33%, 3 ki per ki spear obtained, and attacks are effective against all types. And then, you know, his active skill here, he does have one inside of his giant form here. You just basically, once you use the giant form, you're able to use it whenever you want. His giant transformation is only for 1 turn, so you do have to use his active skill that turn. But here it raises his attack by 3,333% temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. As you can see, his super attack effect here massively raises his attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to enemy with a great chance of stunning the enemy. And that's pretty much it. A quick rundown of the Gomah. So obviously, as you can see, he is going to be very, very good here. But unfortunately, he is on a banner with a bunch of not too good units. The most notable units to go over next is this TN here. He can be run on a team. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. But the good thing about this, did I say TN? Yeah, TN here. When receiving Ki Blast Super, if you're going up against a character that has a Kamehameha category, and they have a Ki Blast Super, he is guaranteed to nullify it, as you can see right here. But if it's not a Kamehameha category enemy, then he'll only have a high chance of nullifying it and countering it. As you can see here, he gets some defensive support for allies for 2 turns. Before receiving an attack within a turn, he gets 75% damage reduction. And if he's in slot 1, he's going to get 30% damage reduction there, which is pretty good, and some extra defense and some extra stats. And then if he's in slot 2 or 3, you can just pretty much see he gets some extra stats right here. Attack 100% and defense 200%, and attacks are effective against all types of 4 turns. Attack 400% and defense 200%, and a great chance of evading enemy's attack when attacking. So that's pretty much the TN there. Then he also does have an active skill here, which can be activated when there's a Turtle School or Kamehameha category enemy, or starting from the 5th turn for the start of battle once only. Causes ultimate damage to enemy and get 24 Ki for that turn. Then on his 18 Ki, he does greatly stack attack there, as you can see. Then his 12 Ki, he just raises his attack for 1 turn, so he's not going to be getting any defense on any of his super attack effects. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess it's worth going over this PyCon here just a little bit. This PyCon came out earlier this year, and he's just kind of forgotten, really. I mean, he didn't really get any help for him or for any of his categories. I think he released during the STR Cell celebration. He was a part of LR for Cell, I think it was, but he just didn't get the help he needed to be better. But he's just kind of okay, really. I guess the most notable things about this unit as a second attacker in a turn. Otherworld warriors or tournament participants category allies get damage reduction rate 10% for 2 turns, which is okay. And if he is in slot 2 or 3, he guards, gets a high chance to crit, launch an additional super with a high chance of becoming a super, and chance of evading enemies' attack 20%. He also does have an active skill condition, which is, what is it called? It's called Seriousness. His Seriousness, he just basically takes off his hat and his I guess his cloak or whatever it is. And it's basically kind of like a transformation here. You just pretty much see what he gets here. He's going to be guarding, a great chance to dodge and crit. Let's see here. When attacking with 24 Ki, he gets 150% attack, and attacks guaranteed to hit. For every Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained, attack 30% and chance of performing a critical hit. And he also does Rainbow Ki Sphere Exchange here, and he gets 2 Ki per Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained, as you can see right there, so that's not too bad. Then here he massively raises his attack and defense for 1 turn on his 18 Ki, and on his 12 Ki, he greatly raises his attack and defense for 1 turn. So that is pretty much it. And this is a banner unit Piccolo that there is really no need to go over because he's not that good. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, really. This is a yellow coin LR, so yellow coin LR banners are not good whatsoever, unfortunately. But this Gomah, he's a great character on a trash banner. That's all there is to say. So should you summon on this banner? First, I'm just going to tell you, they're your Dragon Stones. You can do whatever you want with them. If, you love Dragon Ball and your favorite character is Gomah and you would like to have him, by all means, go ahead and summon. I mean, this character is very, very good if you want to have him just because he is OP. I mean, go ahead and do so. Or if you just have fun summoning and collecting characters, then by all means, go ahead and summon. This is a game. Games are meant to be played to have fun. But me, personally, I think you should skip this banner. This one good unit really isn't worth going for on a banner like this, because you could get very, very lucky and just pull him, on the first multi, or maybe pull a couple dudes of him within the first couple of multis. But then again, you can also get unlucky and not pull him and get all of this trash right here that you see. And not to mention, the 11th anniversary is coming up here in a few months. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Daima for the 11th anniversary, and if we do, Gomah, that's right here in the mini Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, could also return. It's a possibility, but it's not certain. And another thing is, since this Gomah is OP, the 11th anniversary characters and just the 8th anniversary EZA LRs that we get during the 11th anniversary are going to be better than this Gomah. They are going to be, I'm pretty sure. And so, I mean, he could also age out quickly just because we see how strong this Gomah is. The 5-star we get for the 11th anniversary, he probably won't be able to handle, so he'll just probably won't be any good in there. But we can't really tell if he'll return or not, or if the events we'll get during the 11th anniversary will just be insanely OP. And the characters I know for sure are going to be better than him. That's pretty much the only thing I can really say, but everything else is just so uncertain. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So me personally, I am skipping, and I think you should skip as well and just kind of say for the 11th anniversary. But that's completely up to you if you want to or not. And so that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.